Chef Jesse from Cargill here today, and what we're going to do is, a lot of people like to cook steaks this time of year, and at this point in time some people aren't able to cook steaks outside, so I'm going to show you a way to cook a wonderful steak inside the house. So when we cook our steak inside today, we're actually going to do what they consider a two-step cooking method. We're going to start off on top of the stove and then finish it in the oven. Now to do this, we're going to preheat the oven to 450 degrees, and I've already got a cast iron pan in there getting it rip-roaring ready to cook. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is actually season the steaks. I've got some New York strips here, bought them at the store this morning, and with a good cut of meat, all you really need is salt and pepper. So I'll go ahead and get one side, flip it over, and do the same thing to the other side. Now our cast iron has been in the oven for about 25 minutes now, so it's nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. And then another good thing about doing a two-stage cook like this is you can roast off your vegetables at the same time. So in here now I've got some Brussels sprouts, olive oil, salt and pepper, and a little bit of Fresno chili for a little bit of a kick. All right, now that we have our pan out of the oven, I've cranked the heat up to high. We're going to add about a tablespoon of canola oil. Swirl that around the pan. All right, and now that we got our oil down, we're going to take our steaks, set them in, and now what we're looking for is a nice quick sear. Should only take about a minute. So at this point our minute's about up, so we're going to go ahead, take it, and flip them over. Now if you look at it, you've got that nice crust on there, giving a nice Maillard reaction. We'll go a minute on this side now. All right, from here we're going to take them off the stove top. And this is the second step of that two-step cooking, and we're going to throw them in the oven. All right, our steaks have been in the oven for about a minute now. I'm going to go ahead and check on those, and I'm going to stir our Brussels sprouts. On an inch to inch and a half steak, it should be about 5 to 6 minutes when you hit that medium rare mark. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them out and check them. All right, now we'll check the temperature of those steaks. Now that our steaks are at that magic number, we're going to go ahead and let them rest. With our plating, we're going to start off with our Brussels sprouts, and we're just going to take these, put a nice sized little portion right here. We're going to go ahead and plate our steak. Now that we have our main items plated on our plate, we're going to go ahead and take some of this garlic herb compound butter that I made, put it on top of the steak. We're going to take some cranberries and almonds I roasted off, add it to our Brussels sprouts. We're going to take some balsamic glaze and just pour a little bit over the top. And with that, dinner's ready.